This is the Conservative Czar, November 30th, 2012. I want to continue on the theme. I posted a video talking about the proposal to walk away. I want to put on the table what I think should happen. Preface all of this, and I'll spend some time, I already have spent time on it, preface all this with the idea that none of this is going to happen. Republicans are not going to walk away, and they're not going to do what I suggest. Okay, they are going to compromise. These are compromising fellows. They like it, and they'll do it. The Democrats and Obama will force their hand, and it will be tilted toward the Democrats, but they'll be able to say some things and try to convince the American public that they didn't raise taxes. And they will. They're going to compromise. I know this. Boehner, Cantor, Ryan, they're going to compromise. But I'm going to talk about what they should do, okay? What they should do. I've said and just posted a video pointing out that I can't understand the walking away principle. Well, this is what should happen, all right? What should happen is the Republicans should go to the brink and over the brink. And what that means is be prepared to go over the fiscal cliff. So what the Republicans need to do is pass what they want. Pass, I don't care if there's some compromise in it, but pass in the House of Representatives the bottom line that the Republicans are going to support. Pass it and say, this is it, take it or leave it. And if you leave it, we're going to go over the fiscal cliff, which means the Bush tax cuts are wiped out. It means the payroll tax cut is wiped out. It means the cuts that are on the table, the sequestered cuts, occur. And by the way, those cuts are not that bad. The idea that we're just willy-nilly getting rid of those cuts is ridiculous. They're not that bad. I'll go into that some other time. But let the cuts stand. And here is the key thing. The key thing is for the Republicans then to say, if you don't pass this, we're not going to increase the debt limit. Now this is nuclear war. This is going to the brink and beyond. This is laying the gauntlet down to the Democrats. The result of this, if the Democrats didn't do anything and the Republicans did what they said, the result is we would have tax increases, we would have some definitive cuts, we would stop borrowing to fund the government. The deficit problem would be wiped out. The federal budget would be cut by 20%. 20% real cut in the federal budget. That's the result. It's not the way I would go. If the Democrats would compromise in earnest or had ideas that were decent, which they don't, then we could do something. But they don't. They think they have the upper hand. This is the way for the Republicans to take the upper hand again. And they say flat out, this is our proposal. We've passed it in the House of Representatives. We're not going to raise the debt ceiling unless you accept it. And it will be, and it is the heavy, heavy, heavy hand that the Republicans will be playing. But what would happen? First of all, I don't care if we go off the cliff. We solved the deficit. We cut spending. Things that Republicans have been trying to get for a long time. It would be very difficult, but hey, it would be a wonderful difficulty. So the bottom line to conservatives is not that bad. But what would happen? You think the Democrats are going to let a 20% cut in the federal government occur? No, they're not. They will come back to the table. They will compromise. They will put a deal on the table that won't be that bad for conservatives. This is the only way to deal with these people. You must play the heavy hand, and you must say, this is how we're going to take control. This is how we have to deal with it. There is no other. Now, I'll point out that this isn't going to, the Republicans are not going to walk away. They're not going to play the heavy hand. They're going to compromise. They're going to compromise by raising taxes. They're going to break their pledge. That's what's going to happen. I'm just saying what should happen if Boehner had any. This is the Conservative Czar. See you next time.